Hello everybody, welcome to our YouTube channel Maths Techno. We are going to continue the lecture series of unit matrix. It is the third video of this lecture series, and in this video I am going to discuss about multiplication of matrices. Now we start this lecture. Let us suppose we have two matrices A and B. Then multiplication of these two matrices is denoted by AB and is given by the technique as shown on your screen. In multiplication, the resulting matrix consists of number of rows in first matrix and number of columns in second matrix. Let's understand this concept by taking an example. Here we take two matrices A and B. Matrix A consists of entries 6, 9, 2, 3. So its order is 2 cross 2. And matrix B consists of entries 2, 6, 0, 7, 9, 8. So its order is 2 cross 3. Now we have to find AB. To find AB, we take row of first matrix in which elements are 6 and 9, and we multiply this row with each column of the second matrix. After this, we take row second of matrix A, which consists of elements 2 and 3, and multiply this row with each column of the matrix B. Now the question arises how we can multiply a row with a column. So for this, we multiply the corresponding elements and then we add these two elements. This whole process gives one element of the resulting matrix. We repeat this process to find the other elements of the resulting matrix. In the given example, we multiply 6 with 2 and 9 with 7 and add these to get first element of the resulting matrix, which is 75. We repeat this same process to find other elements of the resulting matrix like 117, 72, 25, 39, 24. Now the order of this matrix is 2 cross 3. If we observe, we clearly seen that there are 2 rows in matrix A and 3 columns in matrix B. So we can say that our resulting matrix consists of rows in matrix A and columns in matrix B. Here I write some notes you should remember while dealing with multiplication of matrix. The first one is when AB is defined, it is not necessary that BA also defined. It means if you get solution of AB, then it is not necessary that solution of BA also exists. Second note is if A and B both are square matrices, then both AB and BA are defined. The third note is multiplication of matrices is not commutative. It means solution of AB and BA are not equal. For example, we take two matrices A and B. If we find AB, then we get the resulting matrix with entries 0, 1, -1 and 0. But if we find BA, then we get the resulting matrix 0, -1, 1, 0. Clearly, AB is not equal to BA because corresponding elements of these two matrices AB and BA are not equal. So we can say that multiplication of matrices is not commutative. Fourth note is multiplication of diagonal matrices of same order is commutative. For example, we take matrix A and B. Here A consists of 1 0 0 2 and B consists of 3 0 0 4. Clearly A and B are diagonal matrix and order of both the matrix is 2 cross 2. Now we find AB. For this, we multiply 1 with 3 sign of addition and then multiply 0 with 0. This gives first element of the resulting matrix, which is 3 plus 0 equal to 3. Then we find second element of this matrix by multiply 1 with 0 sign of addition, then 0 with 4. It gives second element of the resulting matrix. Similarly, we can find third element, which is 0, and fourth element, which is 8. By applying the similar technique, we can find the value of BA, which is also 3008. Clearly, AB equal to BA. It means multiplication of diagonal matrix which is of same order is commutative. The last note is, if the product of two matrices is a zero matrix, then it is not necessary that one of the matrices is a zero matrix. For example, here we take two matrices A and B. Matrix A consists of 0, minus 1, 0, 2, and matrix B consists of 3, 5, 0, 0. Then if we find AB, we get the matrix with all elements are 0. So it is a zero matrix. But neither A nor B is a zero matrix. But in case of real numbers, if product of two number is 0, then one of these two number must be 0. Next, we discuss some important properties of matrix addition. The first property is commutative law. This law states that if A and B be two matrices, then A plus B equal to B plus A. It means if we find the solution of A plus B, it is same the solution that come from the B plus A. The second property is associative law. This law states that if A, B and C are three matrices, then A plus B plus C equal to A plus B plus C. It means if we find solution of matrix by adding first A plus B and then C, or we find solution of matrix by adding first B plus C and then A, the solution of both these matrix is equal. Third property is existence of additive identity. This property states that for any matrix A, there exists a matrix called zero matrix such that if we add this matrix to A from left side or from right side, then we get this same matrix A. If this happens, then we called this matrix is the additive identity of matrix A. Fourth property is existence of additive inverse. If A be any matrix, then the matrix minus A, which on adding with A gives zero matrix, whether minus A add from left side or from right side. If this happen, then minus A is the additive inverse of A, or we can say negative of A. In all these properties we discuss above, order of matrix we taken should be same, and we can prove all these properties by taking matrix of our choice easily. Similar to addition, there are some properties of matrix multiplication. The first property is associative law under multiplication. This law states that if A, B and C be three matrices, then if we multiply matrix A with matrix B and then multiply with matrix C, or we first multiply matrix B with C and then multiply with A, the resulting matrix in both these cases will be same. The next property is distributive law. This law states that if A, B and C be three matrices, then if we add matrix B with C and then multiply with matrix A, or first we multiply matrix A with B and matrix A with C and then add the both matrix, the resulting matrix in both these cases would be same. In other words, we can say that we distribute A on B and C. That is why it is called distributive law. Similarly, we can add first matrix A with B and then multiply by C, or we can multiply A with C and B with C and then we add these two matrices. The resulting matrix also in these cases would be same. In this case, we distribute C on A and B. Third property is existence of multiplicative identity. This property states that if A be any square matrix, then there exists an matrix I which is identity matrix such that if we multiply this identity matrix with A from left side or from right side, we get this same matrix A. If this happen, then we call this matrix I is multiplicative identity of matrix A. Now I had written some important notes about properties of matrix multiplication. You should remember these notes. The first note is multiplicative inverse of a matrix may or may not be exist. Second note is commutative law may or may not hold under multiplication of matrices, which we already proved. We can also prove these properties by taking matrix of our choice. It completes the topic of this video. In the next video, we will discuss about transpose of a matrix and its properties, symmetric and skew symmetric matrix. So meet in the next video. Till then, keep learning. Thank you.